Shout out my co-host Hunter as I talk about his favorite team and how they did in free agency, the New York Jets. They lost a couple big name guys, including cornerback DJ Reed on a 3-year, $48 million deal to Detroit. He isn't a lockdown corner, but he's a pretty good coverage guy, and he tackles well. They also lost defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw on a 3-year, $45 million deal to the Washington Commanders, a prototypical run stuffer on early downs. They also lost linebacker Hassan Reddick on a 1-year, $14 million deal to the Buccaneers. That experiment was a dumpster fire in New York. There's two guys I want to highlight, including offensive tackle Morgan Moses on a 3-year, $24 million deal to New England. The top comment on my Patriots video says that not enough people talk about this guy. We'll see how he does protecting Drake May. And then, of course, they lost wide receiver Devontae Adams on a 2-year, $44 million deal to the LA Rams. He still looks pretty impressive. At 32 years old, he still put up 1,000 yards on two mediocre teams last season. You got a desperate Matt Stafford trying to win in his last couple seasons in the league, pairing with a young star in Puka Nacua. Adams is in line for a great 2 years as the Rams wide receiver too. The Jets also gained a couple pieces. You guys thought I was going to forget about him. Of course not. Obviously, the Jets lost quarterback Aaron Rodgers on a 1-year and reportedly around $14 million contract to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The stats make it look like Aaron Rodgers was a bright spot for the Jets last year, but obviously his play on the field didn't translate to many wins. They only won 5. But is the 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers the savior in Pittsburgh? Probably not. So he's a good bridge quarterback for that young guy coming in soon. The Jets also gained a couple pieces, including cornerback Brandon Stevens on a 3-year, $36 million deal from the Baltimore Ravens. But we'll see how he pans out for the Jets because he's going to get a ton of action being cornerback to Sauce Gardner. They also signed safety Andre Sisco on a 1-year, $8 million deal from the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the biggest name the Jets got in free agency is quarterback Justin Fields on a 2-year, $40 million deal from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me get this out of the way right away. I am a Fields believer. I think he's just waiting for the right opportunity, which it could have been in Pittsburgh, but they decided to bench him after a 4-2 start. He's been sharp in the accuracy department during OTAs, which he needed to improve because since he's entered the league in 2021, he ranks 29th in total QBR. Overall, I got to give the Jets free agency grade a C-. They just lost way too many big names and did not really get anybody else in return. As I mentioned previously, I really believe Justin Fields could be the quarterback of the future for the Jets. I also boost up the Jets free agency grade because they got rid of Aaron Rodgers. And by getting rid of him, you can move on as a franchise. What do you guys think? Is my grade accurate? Are there any guys that I missed that were worth mentioning? All this and more, let me know down in the comments.